Welcome back to the WWE Cup Series Season 6. We're back at Richmond now, and hopefully the second time is the charm, as skies are clear today. You can see what happened yesterday, and that is why we were running this race a day later. So thank you for joining us. Joey Logano, our points leader, coming in today, starting near the back. We'll see if he can continue to build on his large points lead. Here's your starting lineup. On the pole is Paul Menard along with Denny Hamlin. Then we have Greg Biffle and Matt Kenseth in row 2. And in row 3, we got Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. Row 4 goes to Casey Kane and Eric Almirola. Then we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kurt Busch. Then we have Kevin Harvick and Jamie McMurray, along with Tony Stewart in the 14 and former teammate Ryan Newman in the 31. And then we have Hendrick teammates Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson. And then we have Austin Dillon in the 3 and Clint Boyer in the 15, along with David Reagan and Trevor Bayne. And then we have Jeff Gordon and Carl Edwards, a couple of winners from earlier this season. And then we have Casey Mears and points leader Joey Logano. And then we have Chase Elliott in the 9 and AJ Allmendinger in the 47, along with Danica Patrick and Kyle Larson rounding out the field. So there's your 28-car field. We have 12 laps around this short 3/4 mile racetrack at Richmond. And second time's the charm. Like I said, green flag is in the air. Paul Menard leads. He's going to try and clear Hamlin off of 2, and he will. Greg Biffle falling back into the clutches, but now he's going to give a nudge to Denny Hamlin. So Greg Biffle is going to try and take the second spot, and it looks like he will. Paul Menard, our pole sitter, continuing to lead here, but Greg Biffle is going to get underneath him, got him a little loose. And Biffle looks to the inside and takes the lead from Paul Menard on lap number 3. Hamlin is in third. Now we got spin in fourth. It's Kenseth around, along with Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. So our first caution of the day is out as a couple of cars inside the top 5 spin. Quick look at the replay. I couldn't tell what happened there. Keselowski got into Kenseth. I couldn't tell if Kyle Busch got into him or if Keselowski just got loose. But either way, a couple of Joe Gibbs cars taken out here, as well as Brad Keselowski, as some of the favorites to win today are out on lap 3. Everyone else is going to restart on lap number 5 now. Greg Biffle is your leader. Pole sitter Paul Menard is in second. We are back underway on lap 5. Biffle leads, but Menard giving him a little run for his money. Now he's going to slip up. Hamlin's going to try and take advantage, and he will move into second place. Well, maybe not, as Paul Menard comes running back on the outside, gets a huge run down the front stretch as Greg Biffle extends his lead. Now Menard will finally surrender that position, and now he's falling into the clutches of Casey Kane, as now car's in the wall. It's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kurt Busch as they spin out coming off of turn 4, and that is our second caution of the day. What happened? It looked like Stenhouse just got really sideways, slapped the wall, and came right back down in front of Kurt Busch. So now both Busch brothers are in the garage as we will restart with 4 laps to go on lap number 9. Green flag is in the air. Biffle didn't get a great start. Paul Menard is going to make it 3 wide. Biffle gets loose and gets into Hamlin. But Hamlin keeps his foot in the gas. He's going to try and go back for the lead. He's not going to. He falls back to second. Menard leads. Casey Kane trying to take that spot from Denny. He does. Eric Almirola now moving into third is up front. Kane gives a nudge to Paul Menard, and with 2 laps to go, we got a new leader. It's the 5 of Casey Kane. Menard's going to give him a nudge back as they head on the backstretch. It's a drag race for the lead as they both slip up a little bit in 4. That opens the door for Eric Almirola. We're on the white flag. Final lap in the air. Almirola looking for the lead. He gets turned into the wall. Almirola gets turned by Kane, and Paul Menard's going to drive away and win at Richmond. Paul Menard's first career WWE Cup Series win, I believe, and it only took him till season 6. And let's see how he got it done on the final lap. Eric Almirola was being very aggressive, gets a little loose off of 2, and it looked like he just slid up, and Kane kind of got into the back of him, turned him into the wall just a little bit. So tough break for Almirola, still a good finish, as Paul Menard started on pole and wins here at Richmond as he gets his first win of the season, like I said. And let's look at our top 5 from race 5. First is Paul Menard with a really strong run for that underfunded team, I guess. Second was Casey Kane, another good finish for him as he continues to try and move up in points. Eric Almirola gets a much-needed top 5. He finishes 3rd. That's his second top 5 of the season. Denny Hamlin, who's off to a slow start this year, gets a good finish today. Hopefully he can start to turn things around. And Greg Biffle, who got spun out last race, comes back and gets a strong top 5. He finishes 5th. So that was your top 5. Let's look at our total results. Kevin Harvick finishes 6th. After a tough points week last race, Harvick gets a good rebound as well today. He finishes 6th. A couple other guys with good finishes. Points leader coming in, Joey Logano had a 10-point lead, which is a pretty big points lead, all things considered, coming into today. He finishes 19th, so that's going to, I guess, bring him back down to earth a little bit, as he was trying to ride that high that he got off of his win in race 4. So here are your point standings. Logano still leads, but now it's only 3 points back to Jeff Gordon. As you can see, the top 4 in points, remember, will advance to the final race of the season. So after race 9, the top 4 in points will advance to race 10, and they will duke it out for the championship. So you want to be in the top 4, and right now we got 4 really well-deserving drivers up there right now, but it's still anyone's game. Logano and Gordon are pretty well ahead of the pack right now, but it's still really tight there between 3rd and about 10th. So a lot of people with a really good shot to still make it in. We got 4 more races until the cutoff, and I'm glad we were able to get this one in. So I hope you enjoyed race number 5 from Richmond. Race 6 will be from Daytona, and it probably won't be up for a couple of weeks, maybe a little longer than usual. I will be out of town for a while, but when I get back, I'll get hard at work and try to get that race done as soon as possible. So I'll see y'all at Daytona, and thanks for watching.